Welcome back to a new video of Deep Level Conspiracy. What if the deepest mysteries of space aren't as far away as we think? What if they're lurking right here on Earth, in the most extreme, unexplored places we've ever encountered? Think about it. The vast, cold abyss of space and the crushing dark depths of our oceans, both places where gravity seems to bend, time feels different, and the unknown reigns supreme. But first, before we continue with the video and my further explanation about the secrets of the ocean, I want to ask for your help. I'm trying to reach more subscribers worldwide and more views by the end of next month, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out by watching our videos. Okay, let's continue. But here's the twist. These two seemingly separate worlds may be far more connected than anyone expected. Both are filled with life, phenomena, and secrets that defy everything we know. Our oceans are brimming with bizarre creatures, ecosystems that seem impossible, and places on our planet that remain a total enigma. Meanwhile, out there in space, who knows what is hidden in the deep void, in places humanity hasn't even begun to reach? And then there's NASA. We all know them for their space missions, but why have they suddenly started focusing on Earth's darkest corners? Why are they diving into the depths of our oceans? It's not just for science. There's something deeper going on here, and the answers could change everything we know about life, our planet, and what's really out there in the universe. Get ready to dive into this strange, murky connection between space and the ocean. We've explored the vastness of space, landed on the moon, and sent probes to distant planets. But here's the kicker. We still know almost nothing about the oceans right under our noses. In fact, we've mapped more of Mars than we have of the deep ocean. Think about that for a second. The deep oceans cover over 70% of our planet, and yet more is known about the rocky surface of Mars than the very waters that make up most of Earth. Why? The deep sea is one of the most extreme, alien-like environments on Earth. The pressures down there are unimaginable, the temperature is freezing, and the pitch-black darkness would drive most creatures mad. Yet somehow life thrives in these crushing depths. What exactly is going on beneath the waves? We can barely scratch the surface with our current technology, and every time we think we understand what's down there, something new and terrifying emerges. In fact, while we've mapped around 23% of the ocean floor in high resolution, an area 3 times the size of the moon, there's still a vast, unexplored world that's hidden from us. Just imagine, a realm bigger than the moon with secrets buried so deep, they've managed to escape our reach, and we still don't know what's down there, in the darkest, deepest trenches of the ocean. We thought we knew about the deepest parts of Earth, but it turns out we've only just begun to discover what's hiding beneath the surface. The deeper we go, the more bizarre, terrifying, and fascinating it becomes. And it's not just us Earthlings trying to explore it, NASA is paying attention too. Now here's where it gets interesting. NASA, yes, the space agency has turned its attention toward Earth's oceans. That's right. They're diving into the depths of our seas, and it's not just for research on marine life. The question is, why? Why would NASA, the pioneers of space exploration, be interested in the deepest parts of our oceans? What do they know that we don't? It all began in 1978 when NASA launched its first oceanographic satellite, CSAT, aimed at monitoring sea surface temperatures, wave heights, and other oceanic features. It wasn't exactly an ocean mission, but it set the stage for something bigger. It wasn't about tracking waves anymore. It was about getting humans into those depths to understand how life could exist in such extreme conditions. Enter Aquarius Reef Base, located just off Key Largo, Florida, the world's only undersea research laboratory. Built in 1986, this small, confined space has hosted NASA astronauts, giving them a taste of the isolation, cramped quarters, and extreme environments they'd face on long-duration space missions. It's perfect for simulating life aboard the International Space Station, ISS, without ever leaving the planet. By 2001, NASA had launched the NASA Extreme Environment Mission Operations, NEMO program. This involved astronauts spending weeks submerged at Aquarius, training for space missions by performing experiments and surviving in the same tight, hostile environment they would experience in space. The underwater laboratory was now a testing ground for spacewalks, life support systems, and more. Think about it. Astronauts were learning how to survive in the cold, dark, and unknown abyss of our oceans, all while preparing to face the vast, uncharted void of space. But the question remains, what does this have to do with the ocean's dark, uncharted corners? Why send astronauts into the sea for training? Is there something more to this mission that NASA isn't saying? NASA's fascination with Earth's oceans goes beyond just training astronauts. It's about preparing for the uncharted waters of the solar system. Our moon Europa, one of Jupiter's icy satellites, is believed to harbor an ocean beneath its frozen surface. The catch? No sunlight reaches its depths, and the environment is brutal. Temperatures are freezing, and the pressures are immense. But scientists believe this dark, frigid ocean could be home to life, perhaps even complex forms of it. Sound familiar? Just like Earth's deep ocean trenches, Europa's icy depths are an alien world that remains largely unexplored. In fact, Europa might actually hold twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined. And beneath that thick, icy crust, life could be thriving in ways we can't yet comprehend. This could be the ultimate discovery. The question is, how do we get there to find out? Enter NASA's Europa Clipper mission, scheduled for launch in 2024. This spacecraft will fly by Europa, scanning its icy shell and attempting to uncover the composition of the ocean beneath. But Europa Clipper is only the beginning. The real game changer will be future missions that send robotic cryobots, autonomous machines capable of melting through Europa's thick ice, drilling into its ocean, and exploring its dark depths firsthand. The challenge is massive. These cryobots will have to withstand insane pressure, temperatures so cold they could freeze metal, and the complete lack of sunlight. And there's more. Once these bots descend, radio signals won't be able to easily reach them. Communication will be relayed through cables running deep beneath the ice, and these machines will need to operate autonomously to explore the ocean below. But here's the kicker. When scientists look to Europa, they're not just thinking about water, they're thinking about life. Life that could exist in the most extreme alien conditions, much like the organisms found in our own ocean's Hadal zones. And that's where NASA's deep-sea training missions come in. Now let's dive deeper, way deeper, beyond the reach of most explorers. Past the darkness and pressure that would crush a submarine in seconds lies the Hadal zone. Named after Hades, the god of the underworld, this is the deepest, most hostile part of the ocean, located in the deepest trenches of our planet. At depths ranging from 6,000 to 11,000 meters, the Hadal zone is a place so extreme that it feels almost alien. No sunlight, crushing pressure over 1,000 times the pressure we feel at sea level, and temperatures hovering just above freezing. It's the perfect place for survival to look impossible. Yet here, life thrives in the most unexpected ways. In 1977, deep-sea explorers discovered something that would shock the world. Using a specially designed remotely operated vehicle, ROV, they ventured into the Mariana Trench and found thriving ecosystems, not barren wastelands as expected. Strange creatures, giant squids that stretched up to 8 meters, shrimp-like amphipods the size of your hand, tube worms that glowed with strange bioluminescence, were all living in the dark, nutrient-rich waters. These discoveries opened up a whole new frontier of science. How can life survive in such extreme environments? And what does this mean for other worlds, where the conditions may be just as harsh? In places like Europe or Enceladus, moons that have oceans hidden beneath their icy crusts. And now NASA has set its sights on the Hadal zone, but not with human divers, no. They're sending autonomous drones. Think of these drones as scouts, futuristic explorers that will venture into the deepest parts of the ocean and gather data about thermal vents, underwater landscapes, and the alien creatures that call it home. These drones have to survive not only the immense pressure, but also extreme temperatures, particularly near the thermal vents, where the water can heat up to hundreds of degrees. NASA's first attempt at sending a deep-sea drone, Nereus, was in 2014, but it didn't survive the crushing pressure. The drone imploded, marking a major setback. Yet undeterred, NASA has forged ahead with a new and improved model, Orpheus. Smaller, lighter, and more advanced, Orpheus is the next step in exploring the Hadal Zone. And its real mission, it's not just about exploring Earth's ocean, it's about preparing for the icy oceans on moons like Europa. So what's the connection between the deepest parts of our ocean and the icy moons of Europa or Enceladus? The answer is simple and terrifying. What we learn from Earth's dark, crushing depths could be the key to understanding how to survive and perhaps even thrive in the alien oceans of our solar system. NASA's latest innovations, like the Orpheus drone, aren't just designed for Earth's oceans, they're training for extraterrestrial exploration. If Orpheus can survive the crushing pressure and the rapid temperature fluctuations in the deepest parts of our planet, it could one day help scientists explore the dark, cold seas beneath the ice of Europa or Enceladus. These moons are potential gold mines of alien life, with environments that mimic the harshest conditions of Earth's oceans, and it's this parallel that NASA's betting on. In fact, in 2023, NASA's Planetary Exploration Science Technology Office, PESTO, gathered top scientists from across the globe to discuss the feasibility of exploring these icy oceans with technology that's already here. And the conclusion? It's not a distant dream, it's possible. The technology we need to explore the oceans of Europa and beyond could be ready sooner than we think. The Europa Clipper mission, set to launch in 2024, will pave the way. It's just the first step toward uncovering the secrets of Europa's frozen world. The real breakthrough, though, will come when we send autonomous, deep-sea drones like Orpheus to melt through the ice and plunge into the moon's ocean, exploring what lies beneath just as we're doing here on Earth. Imagine it. A drone from Earth swimming through the alien, ice-cold oceans of Europa, much like a human diver in the Mariana Trench, its sensors sending back data about possible signs of life, or even discovering a new form of existence altogether. And when it happens, it will blur the line between the ocean depths here on Earth and the frozen oceans of distant moons. What if the life forms found on Europa, if they exist, are eerily similar to those thriving in the Hadal Zone? What if we're about to discover that life is not a rare phenomenon, but a fundamental aspect of the universe? As the mission to explore Europa and Enceladus approaches, one thing becomes clear. We are on the brink of discovering something extraordinary. But it's not just about the technology or the missions themselves, it's about what these discoveries mean for us as humans. Could we be on the verge of proving that life exists beyond Earth? The implications are mind-boggling. If we find life on Europa, it would mean that life didn't just begin on Earth. It could have arisen independently on other worlds, in environments as alien and hostile as we can imagine. This could shift everything we know about biology, evolution, and the nature of life itself. Imagine the possibilities. Organisms thriving in the most extreme conditions, living in a dark, freezing world, untouched by the sunlight that sustains life on Earth. But the search for life isn't just a scientific pursuit, it's a philosophical one too. Discovering life elsewhere would challenge the very notion of what it means to be human. If we're not alone in the universe, what does that mean for our place in it? How do we reconcile our own existence with the knowledge that life may be as abundant as water itself, scattered across the vast expanse of space? We're already learning how life on Earth survives in environments previously thought to be impossible. Deep-sea trenches, volcanic vents, and acidic lakes. These revelations could help us understand how life might survive on other worlds. Just as life thrives in the extreme conditions of Earth's oceans, it could be thriving in the alien seas of Europa, Enceladus, or other moons across our solar system. And who knows what else is out there? The search for life extends beyond just our solar system. With the discovery of exoplanets, planets orbiting other stars that may have the right conditions to support life, the possibilities are endless. As technology advances, we may one day be able to send probes to these far-flung worlds and look for signs of life in places we once thought were too distant to reach. For now, though, our focus remains on the icy moons and the deepest parts of Earth's oceans. We're on the cusp of uncovering some of the universe's most profound mysteries, and what we find could change everything. The next great frontier isn't just out in space, it's beneath the ice and water, where the unknown lurks, waiting to reveal itself. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of space exploration, the faraway planets, the moons of Jupiter, the possibility of intergalactic discovery. But when we think about exploration, we must not forget the incredible mysteries hidden right beneath our feet. The ocean is a vast, unexplored frontier that is just as mind-bending as space itself. In fact, it's more than just a metaphor for the unknown. It's an actual physical place where we've only begun to scratch the surface. Imagine the possibilities. What more could we find if we dared to go deeper? The ocean's greatest secrets are still locked in the blackness of its trenches, just as space's mysteries lie hidden beyond the stars. Every mission into the Hadal Zone, every experiment with underwater drones, is pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. The lessons we learn from the deep ocean will not only help us understand our own planet, they will prepare us for the most difficult missions we could ever undertake. Missions to explore the oceans of Europa, Enceladus, and beyond. While the idea of an interstellar future is thrilling, the truth is that the next great leap in human exploration may be just a few hundred miles below us. As we venture deeper into the Earth's oceans and beyond, we'll not only expand our knowledge of the universe, but we'll redefine what it means to be an explorer. Because exploration isn't just about reaching new frontiers, it's about looking at the world and the universe differently. We stand at the precipice of discovery in an age of exploration, where the ocean's greatest depths and the vastness of space are no longer distant dreams, but tangible frontiers within our grasp. The secrets lying beneath the icy crusts of distant moons, the strange ecosystems thriving in the deepest ocean trenches, the technologies we develop here on Earth to explore the crushing pressures of the Hadal Zone will be the same ones that help us navigate the alien seas of Europa or Enceladus. The knowledge we gain from surviving in extreme environments will prepare us for the challenges we will face when we finally venture beyond Earth. But it's not just about exploring new worlds, it's about rethinking what it means to be human in a universe filled with unknowns. Our future lies in the unknown, in the vast and uncharted territories, both on Earth and in the cosmos. And as we continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, we must remember that the journey we are on is one of discovery, not just about the world around us, but about who we are, what we're capable of, and what the universe might hold for us in the future. The oceans may hold the key to our understanding of life on other worlds, and space might just be where we find the answers to some of our most pressing questions if we're willing to look deep enough and venture far enough. As the boundary between ocean and space blurs, one thing becomes clear. The greatest discoveries are yet to come, and it's only a matter of time before the unknown becomes known and humanity takes its place among the stars and the oceans of alien worlds. Before we go, let me ask you this. What do you think of the scary dark ocean? Leave a message in the comments. Thank you for watching and make sure you like and subscribe. See you in the next video.